Welcome back, everybody. Just finishing up the rest of this hallway. Doing a little, just a slight change here. I don't have any flowers on this part. It's just plain old bricks or rocks. No flowers. This and I got. See, do I have I know I have polished. Yeah, polished there. Oop, there. So anyhow, I want to finish up this hallway. Oh. And then work on the transit station. I want to get all that taken care of. You know, it'd probably be best if I just do this. There we go. Oh yeah, that's much better. We have that. There. Just trying to recreate this. So we have trouble with the scaffolding. You get used to being able to walk, and then you fall right down. There, that should do. That should give me a little bit of extra room. So we have here. I think this is going to be the cutoff point there, because there will be, this will be gone. So I think right here. Oh, come on. Right here. Oh no, it needs to be there. Right there. If I say it enough times, it will work. So right there is going to be the corner. So all this will be open, empty open hole. And then that carries that pillar from there, and then we can do another pillar over here. Let's see, right there. And then maybe this one's a little, I'm putting that polished up there just because these pillars are kind of in a different spot. They're kind of like an opening into this area over here. So they can look a little different. Let's go with this. And the ceiling would continue like that. And then, how's that going to work? Oh yeah, I'll have to just dig out this. Yeah, dig it out so I can replace it with something else. And then I will need to get some polished to continue that. So I wonder how long this should continue. So we have that there. And then this would continue there. I guess we would go all the way to this corner right there. Oh, I could do this. Actually, what did I put on there? I put one of these bricks. Do I have? Well, the good thing is I can always make... Oh no, that's polished. I can't make bricks out of... I guess you can't make the bricks by hand. You have to use one of these crafting things. A stone cutter. That's interesting. Of course, I don't think I do make much by hand anymore. Now we have the tools. Yeah, so this would go here and there. And then this would go back here. But I am missing... I guess I can double up. If I doubled it up, it's not... Will that look a little too weird? Actually, I don't think it will, because... You know, it's just a short little spot over there. So it's almost kind of separate from the other spot I've got over there. Let's see here. Right there. That's good. So that's a transition from the stairs. Was that gold? I'll take that. But that's gold too. More gold? Oh, look at that. I'm rich. I'm rich. I can now retire. Dang it, I'm getting tired of falling down. I think that. That and that. So that finishes up. That finishes up that area. Let's just take a look. Yeah, so all I need is the polish right there. Yeah, the polished slab. And then these would be... That's where the polished stair is going to go. Here. And then the polished slab go there. I don't need any more of those. Let's pick up my junk. Don't want to just leave it lay around. That'll be there. Dang it. Okay. And we can do another one here. Oops. Another one here. Yeah, and then we would just run off the end. No, no, no. Like this. And then I'll have to figure out what to do on this end. Not gotten that far yet. Actually, I think I still needed to do... Oh yeah, I still need to do this hallway here too. That's not gonna... That was slipped my mind completely. I don't know if I'm gonna get to the transit station today. Let's get rid of this. So yeah, I'll get rid of these because this is all transit station blocks, so I don't think I'm going to get to that today. This one's shorter. No. Yes. Pick those up. Now all of those are too short. A little too short. There. There. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. There. And where's my stairs? There. There. And there. I think these need to come back. Which means I probably need like that. There. Let's pick up my mess here. Okay, so how does that look? And we're only looking at the right half because this over here is going to be gone. I think that'll work. Let's put there and this. There we go. Okay. Little snack. That's up there, so that works. Trying to see what's different over here than over. I guess this is fully out from the wall, and this one is not. Because I think the wall is too close. At least the top part. That's there. I guess that should be back one. I don't want to put it back one. So this is just going to have to do right there. So I'm just finishing up. I forgot to put the cobbled up on the top here. And the other thing I forgot was the glow lichen. But I think I'm going to forego that. Because it looks lit up enough as it is. Nothing's going to spawn up here, so it was just for aesthetics. So I think I've got that whole thing done. So that roof is done. And then on the floors, yes, it's going to be basically every other one, isn't it? It's funny how a pattern which looks very fancy turns out to be very simple. Because it's really just every other one. And then that'll give me a little V shape. So this little trench here is the edge of the pit. I think that works good for that. So really, I just done a checkerboard pattern, which, if you look at it from a certain angle, it's not a checkerboard. It is a series of like V formations or little diamonds, so like diamond of tuft or diamond of stone. So I guess it's all in the angle. So like that angle is just diagonals. This angle, it's checkerboard. This angle, it is a diamond. That looks okay. And then like that. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to have on the edge here so you don't fall in. Maybe a tiny little rail comes up off the bottom. I mean, it won't be perfect. You can always jump if you want. Okay, then here we can just put in the finishing touches along this. And then for the floor down here, I think I'm actually going to have this floor lowered, and I'm going to use a block. One of the blocks you can't make a slab out of. Because that is going to be the floor down here. So I want it to be different. So it'll stand out a little. And really, this here can just be, this can be all cobble there because the wall is going to be right at this level. So I can do the same thing. Well, actually I don't need to do anything over here. Oops. But I can do the same thing over here. And I am going to just put a light in the wall just in case. So I can leave this wall here, get rid of these. I should have brought some diorite with me. But I'll do that later. I'm like I said, I'm not going to finish. This goes here, actually goes there. I'm not actually going to finish this room today. I just wanted to show I have at the transit area right here. So this will be the threshold into the next room. I'm going to really change it up by brightening that up quite a bit. It's almost hurt your eyes, it's so bright. And then we do this. So there we have a nice clear transit, or clear transition into the transit room. I think I like that. Okay, this hallway is looking mighty good. Let's see what we need to finish, and then we'll get started on those. So I need to do the transit room here. I need to do this transitional hallway here. You do that hallway down there, but that's a different matter. And then I need to clear out all this so I can rebuild a spawn room. Oh, that's where I was going to go get a beacon. So we'll have a beacon to speed this up. So that should make it nicer, much nicer to speed it up. So I'll need to go get the beacon. So that may be my next task. So making progress. Got this hall. So I got a nice uniform looking hallway here. I do like the way these pillars jut out into the room. I think it makes it look a little more architectural or supportive there. So next episode I will go get my beacon, and then we will at least establish it, set it up here. Maybe not dig this out, or I may dig this out. Depends on what kind of time I have. And then we can work on this, and then we'll definitely work on this transit station in the next one or the one after that. But until then, have a great day, and I will see you later. Ooh, I hear a zombie. Where's he at? He must be behind the wall here. Well, I don't think I want to go on another zombie goose chase. He sounds so loud. So close. So close. Oh, he's got to be... Oh, there he is. Right there. Look at that. I found him. Oh, I found him. Oops, I don't have my sword on. There we go. Come here. Wow, that was quick. Usually I dig and dig and dig and dig and never find anything. So what is this? This is just... He's trapped in a single room? Was this light always here? How did he get left in that room? How come we're not picking that up? There we go. So I'm going to pick up this gold while I'm at it. Oh, and then it goes over here. Okay, so this is the outside of the top. This is the top of the slime farm. So that's where the slime processing goes, I believe. And then this is the hallway that goes into the slime farm. So this is behind the scenes. Behind the scenes stuff you're not supposed to see. So close your eyes, people.